coming to Mazatlan and would like to find a native and personal tour guide for either the city of Mazatlan or maybe even outside of the city in some day trips, or you just need some help with whatever things you might know how to do at home, but here it's a mystery because of the language barrier and also the cultural differences. Well, I have a man here who can help with that. His name is Fitzgerald Bershi, and I probably messed that last name up, but that's about as good as I can do. Fitzgerald, thank you for being here and answering some questions.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, first question that I had when I met you about 4 years ago that a lot of other people might have. You're a native of Mazatlan, but the name doesn't sound Mexican.
Yeah, that's right. My name is Fitzgerald Berchi Renteria. I am local and born in Mazatlan, but my father was from Switzerland. That's why my name and last name. But my mom, Renteria. So that's why I am local. And yes, I offer some touristic services. I took a federal course for tourism to be a tour guide, certificated. So I took 1 year and a half back. So I have my license to do that. That's important to tell you also. So many people in Mazatlan has their license, and it's very good for you, for the tourism, to be a certificated. And yes, I had been doing this activity, the tourism in Mazatlan for 4 years. So that's my experience. And then I offer different kind of tours, city tours, walking tours, because I enjoy the walking the center mainly. It's beautiful, our historic Centro Histórico, it's beautiful to walk. But also I offer city tours and country tours. Country tours like towns around Mazatlan. We have a nice and very colorful towns like La Noria, El Quelite, El Rosario, Concordia.
Yes, and my wife and I have taken many of those trips with you, and I'm going to be putting some of the photos up as we're talking here. And I know this is home for you because one of the very first tours we did was a local around the city, and I remember asking you, please show us some things that most tourists would not see. And one of the things that you did was to take us to your mother's house, the house you grew up in, and we actually had lunch there. And that was really a special treat for us. But we've gone on a lot of these other trips and tours for you as well, including, I don't know if you were going to mention it, Durango. I don't know how often you go over there, but we actually spent the night over there one night.
Yes.
And you worked in Durango at one time, so you know that city well also. So that was a very interesting trip.
Yeah, it was very interesting, the tour. Durango, it's a beautiful town. If you drive by the highway, it's not far, takes less than 3 hours. Beautiful towns, but in this moment, I am not offering that long distance tours. Okay. Just in this moment, local tours and around Mazatlan, no more than 1 hour and a half.
Right.
In this moment.
Okay.
Maybe in the following months, I will offer those towns, those tours, and also, of course, I help people with Guadalajara tours, Chapala tours. I studied a long time ago in 1990s. I studied in Mexico City. So believe it, I have been with people from US and Canada in Mexico City because I know very well Mexico City.
Yeah.
So I do some plans for them and I took them to Mexico City. Yeah. Just a few people, but yes, I also know Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Durango, as you say.
Yeah, very good.
As you mentioned it.
Tours is only part of what Fitzgerald does. He does a lot more than that. Other services, just quickly give these to you, helping you deal with government red tape, business support, relocation services, that includes tours and also actually moving, property management, doctor visit assistance, and that last one, and really all of these, just very important to make sure there's not a communication problem. So knowing the language and being able to communicate, understand those things is extremely important. Fitzgerald, can you maybe give an example or two of these types of services and how you've helped people?
Yes, of course. Talking about the relocations, there is an agency that is a Mexico Relocation Guide. It's a YouTube channel also. And they offer that kind of services for people that they are interested to move in Mexico, in all Mexico. I am in Mazatlan, so and I offer that relocation tours for people that they are interested in know Mazatlan. And I am local, born it here, so I know very well pros and cons and I explain all kind of doubts that the people has, and I help in that process with the people when they are thinking to move. There are so many questions about, mainly if they never been in Mexico before or they was long time ago. So I help them with all this process, with all the information that they need. I ask all the questions that they have to do more easily when they think to move to Mazatlan.
Right.
So the learning curve is more flat for them when you have an information from a local guy that we know our culture, like me, like a Mexican. As a local and with my experience, I am a person that I am in my 50s, so I have an experience to do different kind of services with the government offices. So the people, the expats mainly, that they are living here permanent, sometimes they need help with the government for license, for the water bills, for hospitals, for doctors, even for people that they need electrician, technicians, people that they need support for something in their homes. I have the contacts with all that kind of people, and I can be I will help them in that kind of issues.
Yeah. And there are all kinds of needs that might arise. I know when we came this trip, we learned that you were helping a lady, I believe from Canada, whose husband had just died. And that's a time where you're dealing with grief and you hardly know which way to turn, even at home, much less in a foreign country. So to have someone like you to be able to step in who can, again, communicate and understand how things work.
That kind of situations, unfortunately, is part of the life happen.
Right. So
if you have a person that is local and can help you with the process when someone passes away, it's not easy. It's not easy to do that, but I can help them with all that kind of things because I know the people. I know the rules in our rules in Mexico, in the government offices or in the hospitals. So I can help them in all that kind of process.
And one of the nice things about Fitzgerald is he is not just offering his services, he becomes a friend. In fact, we hear from you on holidays. We get those WhatsApp messages that you're wishing us happy holidays. And so we consider you a friend, and it's a great comfort to know when we're down here so far from home that if something does happen, there's somebody that we can call and you're going to come running and you're going to be able to help us. We've gotten to know your family a little bit. We met your daughter at kind of accident, the Vine Street Church, making sandwiches, and Fitzgerald and his family do reach out and help the community as well. We met your son. He helped us go into the grocery store to get some groceries for a family. Your wife, I believe, teaches English here to Mexicans. So we've gotten to know your family a bit as well. I just happened to remember I asked your daughter one time who spoke better English, her or you. She immediately answered she did. Is that still the case?
Yeah. She speaks very well English. She loves the languages. And now she studied French. And now she can talk in French.
Yeah.
So she's a smart young lady, a smart daughter. But also of that kind of services that we were talking about, my son helped me with many of those because he's a 21 young man. And my wife also, she's an English teacher and she's an editor. And yes, we are a family, local family with friends, local friends, but also with expats, friends like you, like Mary, and more people that I know since 4 years ago.
Right, very good. Well, I know we could talk a lot longer here, but we'll cut it short there, and I'll include in the video description some of the services. But whatever you need, you have. Call this man. He can probably help you. And what is the guarantee? You told me this over and over again.
If you are not happy with the service, you don't have to pay it. 100%.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Satisfaction guarantee.
Fitzgerald,
100%.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate your friendship, Ralph, and all your help.
Thank you so much.
Adios, amigos.